Say for example, you give me 2 lakhs, 50% goes to you, 50% I take. But we are partners. I work and you share. But if I make a loss, you also make a loss. So we can partner together in the investments. Similarly, in some of the places, what they do, in case I want a car, you actually possess the car and you sell the car as possessing the car. You are the banker, but at the same time, you possess the product which you're going to give it to me. So in both ways, these kind of investments and making profit is totally halal and lawful according to the Muslim. You getting me? Possibility is there, but the thing is people don't come across. They don't cross the barrier. We all think like, is it possible? Is it possible? But when we think, when we believe that it is possible and you jump the barrier, then you will see that you have crossed it. So inshallah, the days are not very far. I can see a lot of people who are very, I can see the brightness in you. What's in your heart is shown on your faces, that you are capable enough, you are more confident. Just think and do it. Like the Nike, it says, just do it. You can do it, inshallah. Yes. This brother, he asked a question, why is that even in the code, the moral ethical value is missing? The Chief Justice of Karnataka High Court, what's his name? Mr. Dinakaran. You still have a case against him, fraudulent case, and he happens to be the Chief Justice, and at the moment he is not there. But whatever, he has got his own power at the moment. He is not completely convicted, but whatever it is, there's a case against him. Why is this? Why is this happening? No matter how many rules that you set up, you can, you can have certain amount of force or vigilance. But what happens is personal contribution to the system is very important. Why would you have to be ethical? Why should I be ethical? That's the question for which I need answer. What difference would it make if I'm not ethical? So there's a need for theological backup here. As far as any religion is concerned, most of the religions believe in life after death. Papa, karma, sukha, dukkha, whatever you do in this world, there is papa, punya. You would have heard about karma according to Sanskrit. Again, even in the Bible and the Quran, it says that you will have the kingdom of heaven. There is a life after death. But kingdom of heaven for those who are righteous people, for the good people. So what we understand is whatever deeds that you do in this world, you are accountable for that. Imagine I'm smiling at you, that is recorded as a good deed. If I'm having a frown at you, if I'm looking at you with a very bad face, I'm not showing kind of element of compassion, that is recorded as a evil deed. So these deeds would be supporting you, would be for you or against you on the day of judgment. If you are a good person, you will get these deeds in your place and you will enter paradise. Or else a man would enter hellfire. Let me tell you an example. We all use mobile phones. We use mobile phones. I speak for half an hour every day, or more or less. But by the month end, somebody sends me the bill to my home. Somebody sends the bill to my house. Who was recording this? Somebody was recording. But do I see him? I don't see him. But who was taking account? Somebody was taking account. Similarly, whatever deeds that we do, there are certain creations of God who are recording the deeds. Believe me, everything would be given to us on the day of judgment. That's my faith, and that is the positive catalyst for my ethical decorum. Why am I trying to be ethical? Because I am fearing a day of judgment. I fear that there is a day of judgment when my deeds must not take me to the hellfire. So this spiritual backup is very much necessary for every single one. Whichever scripture you're believing in, go back to it and try to understand that every scripture wants you to become a good man, isn't it? It doesn't say go kill people, go slaughter people. Does it say that? It says you have to be good man, you have to be kind to your neighbors, and all these things, if you try to apply in this world, then you will become a good man with the intention to get benefited on the day of judgment.
would you say that cigarette smoking makes one's concentration more? Like if you take example in exam study, my friends like they used to say exam tension and like they used to be more and more attracted with that smoking.
Okay. See, brother said that the concentration is more in when you try to have cigarette smoking. Let me tell you, you know the bodybuilders or the power lifters, they have maximum amount of concentration. You have about 300 pounds above you, and you must know how much of concentration is required. And these people cannot do well if they smoke. So the concentration, speed, power and accuracy, even in karate and all these things, speed, power, accuracy, stamina, all these things are very much required for a martial artist. And smoking is bad for them. Concentration would get disturbed. You understand what I'm saying? These people are able to concentrate better without smoking. How are they able to do that? So it's only a psychological feeling. If somebody is saying, what happens is, the heartbeat, it actually, it gets increased when you start taking nicotine. And you feel that it is actually going in a positive direction. But in reality, this is not going to really help you.
So actually with that exam time, like most of the guys are saying that tension, it's tension, so they used to take more and more cigarette.
I mean, that's just a psychological feeling. That's just a psychological feeling. There were people, the leaders. Let me tell you of people like we had the President of India, Abdul Kalam, and we had people like Manmohan Singh as a Prime Minister now, Mr. Manmohan Singh as a Prime Minister, and we had Sir M. Visveshwaraya. He was a very good, scientist and all of that. You know how they all studied? Believe me, you will be amazed. They did not even have lamp in their home. They did not have light.